body clay sculpting with Lance King.
Okay, I just wanted to do a quick video to just talk a little bit about what I'm doing to prepare for the show with my poses. Now, a lot of times people, such as myself, will depend on mirrors to gauge kind of how you're looking, to make sure everything's contracting properly, and that's fantastic. One thing that I would encourage and that I'm striving to do is you first start posing in the mirror through the mandatories, and then after you've done that, get into a room much like the one you see behind me, where you can then set up a tripod that can then record you doing poses as if it was to the audience. So first get a feel with the mirror of how things are looking, and then try to duplicate that in a video camera, and then do some critiquing and make sure things are contracting the way they should. And then as you find, as you probably will, that there are areas that aren't contracting like they should, then of course that, just like weak point training in the gym, that becomes the weak point focus the next time you do poses. So kind of keep that in mind, and I'm starting to do that a lot more with my posing routine as well. I'll do the routine in the mirror, and then I'll do the routine in front of a camera. And at least do this for a week, at least. I know that there are a lot of demands in our lives, but if you're getting ready for the show and you really want to stand out from other competitors who haven't prepared sufficiently, then hopefully this can be of value in helping you to perform at your peak.
Okay,
Thanks
so this
for watching.
really is to give you an idea of what it's like for me every once in a while when I'm not posing in front of a mirror. You'll notice right now my legs aren't necessarily tense. Okay, now they are. And I'm pretty good in terms of how high the elbows are. But you'll notice as I go through this routine, these are just the mandatory poses without having a mirror, that it really is different from the other videos that you've seen. Things in my abs just aren't as tight, or my legs. And so it really does make a difference if you practice first, in my opinion, in front of a mirror, just to kind of get a feel for things. And then when you're doing this, you really are getting a feel for things. You know, my legs aren't super contracted right now, but this thing gives me a chance to look over this video and determine what I need to make sure is tight the next time I'm posing. Kind of fun to watch through your videos just to kind of see how you'll actually look on stage in front of the judges. Now, of course, the lighting in this particular situation isn't the best, and I realize that. It's just a whole different game when you're in front of the judges, when you're not in front of a mirror. All your transitions come into play. Where to place the hands. I'll specifically pick a spot on my hips that I try to touch every time I do a side chest, or when I do an overhead oblique crunch. I make sure I touch a specific spot on my other leg. And so these are things that can help you, so that when you do get in front of the judges, that what you see in the front of the mirror and outside of the mirror, it really becomes the same. So I hope this is a value for you. Just sit back and kind of look through some of the poses, and you'll notice, like for right now, my hamstrings and my glutes and my calves could be a little bit tighter as well. I'm kind of probably losing balance a little bit. What a great sport. Get a chance to really see how things progress with the body. Take your bulk up stage down to as little body fat as you can within a certain period of time. It really has been a great experience, and I really do appreciate the time that you take watching these videos, the support. And once again, hopefully this can be inspiring and something that can really be of value to you, whether you are getting ready for a bodybuilding competition or you're just utilizing these videos to kind of get an idea for what you'd like to shoot for. Whoa! What happened there? Well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching.
Body clay sculpting with Lance King.